She came all the way down here to visit these babies. I'm short on time and time is short. So this lesson is going to be fast and I hope you get it because I'm short on time. You heard what I say, sugar? So now we're going to get this lesson today on theme and we're going to touch a little bit on foreshadowing because these babies are about to take the STAR testings. And when they take the STAR testings, honey, they got to do that thing, do that thing, hey, do that thing, do that thing, hey. We're going to do that thing today. Come on and follow me, sugar. Hey, this is going to be a good class, sugar. You know Miss Week Short Saturday don't show up for anybody. I had to show up for these babies, honey. Ooh, that's a good looking anchor chart. Ooh, Miss Bazzle really worked her magic on that, sugar. She's good. Look at that graffiti inspired. She's good. I'm going to have to thank Miss Bazzle for that, sugar. So what we're going to learn today is theme. Now, there is a big difference between theme and main idea. And when those babies take the state testing, they need to know the difference. So theme is like the moral of the story, the lesson you want to learn from that story. The theme you will not find word for word in your story, sugar. You heard what I said, right? You're not going to find the words in the story. Okay, don't make me upset. But if you have the main idea, you may find the main idea in the story. It may be the title. It may be at the end of the story. You could find it word for word. It's almost like the summary of the whole story, similar to that. But the theme, you will not find the theme of the story word for word, unless the author tells you what the theme is. It could be implied. It could be mentioned. But sometimes in life, you gotta figure that out, sugar. Sometimes in life, you gotta figure that out. That's right, I said it twice because you gotta learn from your mistakes sometimes. You have to read the story, you gotta read it. And sometimes when you're reading the STAR, reading those long, long passages, sugar, you can't be short on time, and time is not short. You get about 4 to 5 hours to take that test. That's a long time, sugar. You understand what I say? Read it twice. And if you need to read it a third time, you go ahead and read it a third time. And you want to ask yourself, what did the character learn from the story? What did you learn from the story? And how did the characters grow or change? Because sometimes, let me tell you, sugar, sometimes you go through stuff in life, you got to learn from your mistakes. Because if you don't, I'm going to have to hit you with my cinch chancla. What you call it, sugar? Chanclas? A la chancla. Chanclas. And it comes right back to you. I'm good at it too. Hit you with some cinch. I need to hit Clinton with this. That's what I need to do. So, let me tell you something. A moral of a story I love to learn. You can live in such a way that someone spoke badly of you, but nobody would believe it. Live in such a way that if somebody spoke badly of you, no one would believe it. Sure, I read something. I got that from that story, honey. But let me tell you, Bobby is that way. Bobby, she can tell me anything, and I'll believe that Bobby. It won't be the same for Clinton and Sidney. But Bobby, even teachers will go to Bobby for the truth, sugar. She is the truth, the word. Gonna give it to you like it is, and she gonna be sweet about it too. And here's another thing I want you to learn. You want to think about this, okay? And you will never be happy if you constantly look for what others have. Let me say that again. You will never be happy if you're constantly looking at what other people had. And child, let me tell you, sugar, Facebook, you be looking at all that good stuff, all that lives and all that trips and stuff, that'll make you go into depressions. That's what you call it, the Great Depression? Yes, child. That is like an illusion. Did we learn about illusions? And we said a whole bunch of illusions. You go on Facebook, that's like an illusion because you be like, ooh, I'm in the Great Depression because you be feeling all bad and stuff. And you're like, no, you got to be happy with what you have. So those are little life lessons. The moral, the message of the lesson that I I want you to learn, sugar. You see, I may not say you can't be looking at what other people have. I may create a story, or you may read a story, but that's the lesson that you want to learn from that story, and that's theme, sugar. It's a good one. Negativity may knock at your door, but that doesn't mean you have to let it in. Negativity, like knock, 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 I want to come in, like the big bad wolf. But let me tell you, you control you, sugar. So in other words, you don't have to hang around the negativity. You don't have to let it in. You be like, ah! You hold up your stop sign. Keep on, you direct the traffic. That way on out the door, because I don't need your dark cloud hovering over me, sugar. Let me tell you, that's another life lesson for you. But anyway, that's what I'm going to have these babies do. I'm going to give them a little passage, because I'm short on time and time is short. I'm going to give them a small passage. They're going to read that passage, and then they're going to have to tell me, what is the theme? What did they learn from that story? They're going to have to tell me. And when you have the STAR test, which is the state standardized test, sugar, that test is no joke. There's going to be some questions on there about theme. Theme is not the main idea. That's what it isn't. The main idea is what the story is about. The theme is the lesson you're going to learn from the story. And remember this, life does not require you to be the best. But you know what it does require? That you try your best. Because let me tell you, Clinton is smart, but he doesn't try. Bobby, she tries. Is she the best? Well, she close. She is close, sugar. But she tries her best. No matter what she does, she tries her best. No matter what I do, sugar. I'm gonna try my best, because all these babies in here deserve it. That's what a teacher's supposed to do. You go above and beyond for these babies. And you want to look good while you're doing it, sugar. Yes. So, I'm going to give these babies this work. They're going to read the passage, and then we're going to share out. Or they will turn to their elbow partner, and they're going to share with their elbow partner. Okay, real quick though, sugar. We already talked about this, sugar. Foreshadowing. Okay, let me tell you. When these babies saw my purse, when they saw Miss Sweet Short Sally's purse, because they know I'm short on time and time is short, they didn't know who was coming, because Miss Bazzle had the purse. They was like, I think Miss Sweet Short Sally's gonna show up here today. It was a hint. I didn't mention it, but it was a hint that something was about to go down. And you know when Miss Sweet Short Sally comes to town, she's short on time and time is short. That was a foreshadow, sugar. They figured it out. So foreshadow in the movie is when you're watching something and you're like, I know she's about to get busted. She's gonna get busted. Yeah, because that's a foreshadow, because something happened in the movie to give you a clue what's gonna happen in the future. All right? So, vocabulary is forehead. Foreshadow, forehead. You know I got a big forehead. I gotta cover this thing up, sugar. So when you think of Miss Sweet Short Sally, think of my forehead, because you see my forehead before my rest of my body. That's how big it is. You're like, ooh, look at that shadow. Miss Sweet Short Sally must be on the way. Just crack myself up. Okay. All right. So, a shadow. Shadow? When you see me coming down the street, you see my shadow before you see me. I gotta bring it back. All right. Shadow, a pink or a glimpse of something without full detail. And that's what a foreshadow is. And we already did some work on that. So now back to theme and You may begin, sugar. I done had a good time with that class, sugar. I have to go on the road and get to the next school, honey. These babies need to learn, and Miss Sweet Short Sally gonna make sure they do, sugar. That's what I do. We gonna learn today. I'm short on time, and time is short. Go on, do that thing. Do that thing. Hey, do that thing. Do that thing. Woo!
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers?
Had a little substitute teacher while I was in a PLC meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
We had to go over some stuff for STAR testing. I hope you behaved for, who was it, Miss Sweet Short Sally?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Huh? What is it, dear?
Still got the thing.
What?
What? You still got a curly ball pin.
A
Yeah.